Self-hosting n8n gives you full control, but when it comes to APIs, it can be a bit confusing, especially with Slack. So let's fix that step by step. So when you come to the slack.com, you just click on this create a new workspace button. You will then be asked to give a name to your workspace. Give it a name and click next. Then you give it your name too. I will give my name, then click next. We need no one, so we click skip this step. And again skip step. And here, finally, we click on Start with Free version. After you have your workspace created, you head down to Apps and hit these three dots. Then Manage and Browse Apps. Here, you can either hit Open in Slack Marketplace or Browse Apps. Here, you just need to hit Build. This will take you to the Slack API screen where you need to create an app to use Slack's API. Click on Create New App and from scratch, give it a name. I named it like this. Then you need to select the workspace you just created in Slack to use it as a messaging channel with n8n. You then click Create App. Then you will see Slack API dashboard. Here you will need signing secret. Then you will need to head to OAuth and permissions tab to get OAuth token. But before we can get it, we need to add some scopes for Slack to know what we want to do with this API. If you click this button, you will see different options you can add. So these are the basic permissions we need. Then we scroll up and hit this green button to get OAuth token. Then you need to allow. After you allow, you will see this OAuth token here. You just click copy. Then you go to your n8n canvas. You click plus and select Slack. Then you choose on new message posted to channel. Then you hit create new credential. This was my older account for another workflow. Then you add that token here and the signature secret here, then hit save. Once we get connection successful message, we can now see our Slack channels in the drop-down list. But before we can accept messages we send from Slack channel, there is one more crucial step we need to do, which is going to Event Subscriptions tab to enable events. Then here you will see Request URL field, which is where you need to add your webhook URL. And you can find that webhook URL here in your Slack trigger node. You click on it and copy it, then add it here. It won't get verified first time. What you need to do is executing step here, then clicking retry, and now it will get verified. One more crucial step I want to mention here is that if you are hosting it locally and you paste here your localhost, it's not going to work because your localhost is not a publicly accessible link. In order to get public accessible link, you will need tunneling, and for that you can use ngrok tunneling, Cloudflare or n8n's own tunneling. I'm using ngrok myself, added as an extension via Docker Desktop. Now, after URL verifies, we need to add some bot events here too, which are like this, and we click Save Changes. So now we can go to n8n and select our channel, then listen for the messages we send from the Slack channel. Click on Execute step, then go to Slack channel and add our bot by selecting it. Now it says, but they're not in this channel. We say add them, and it says was added by me. Now we send a message to see if we can get that message on the n8n side. As you can see, I got my message. Since we could get our message in n8n, we can now do a little experiment using an AI model as a brain for our Slack assistant. For that, we want to use AI agent node, and then we do define below here and drag and drop our text we got from Slack channel, then add system message. Our system message is going to be something like this. Then we add our chat model. I'm going to use openrouter and going to select a free AI model from the list. I selected this model, GLM 4.5 Air. For openrouter account, you will need to head to openrouter.ai, then create API key, you give it a name, and leave expiration date as no expiration, then create. You will then copy that API key and add that key here. Then you will get connection successful message. Then I'm going to pin the message we got from Slack channel for testing, and I'm going to execute the workflow. As you can see, I got a response from the AI. I can see your message. How can I help you today? Now I will try to send this message back to Slack. For that, I'm going to select send a message, and I'm configuring it like this and dragging this AI reply and dropping here in message text field. You can see it says like this, and executing workflow again. So we got our message back. By the way, you can remove this watermark too. For that, we need to go to send a message, select node, and there from add options menu, we need to add include link to workflow. And here we toggle this off, and that's it. The next time it sends a reply, it will not include that watermark anymore. So I'm going to pin this AI reply and send the message again, and let's see if it included. Yeah, this time no watermark.